So big, colossal. Yelling at the sky. Get it? Good. When you're lost in the woods. I wish you would. I'm getting real fucked up and I'm feeling real good. On the wood. Hello. These crazy lights, these lazy nuts, I'm Franco. I got me yelling at the sky. Yelling at the sky. Rolling through your eyes. Yelling at the sky. Clear the ball, no stale smoke. Lungs open like a shit sail. Mutiny when he double choke. My boot hits like a drum kick. No two shits, why give a fuck? My crew thick like a fat bitch. Get eaten up. Footprints down the hall. We party hard, get your hands up. There's an undertone, don't hesitate. We low cali, we medicate. Paper chasing, I'm Bruce Wayne and your Dick Grayson. You can probably Google something on that. Onomatopoeia. Oh! Nice.
If this is the way that it must be done, I'm doing it the best, then trust me, son. Rebel no pauses, taking out your forces with a switchblade and a rusty gun. Doing this forever, you've just begun. Don't start none, it won't be none. Metaphors, similes, jokes, and puns. Got whole squad of rap cats on the run. Since the only way out is thrown out around. Didn't line them up, I'ma knock them down. Look out the way, I rock the crowd. Got a big head, I could not be proud. They said no bites allowed, so I'm firing shots across the bow. He's the Mike Jackson, ain't no doubt. Excuse me while I make my way out.
Alright, so someone in class is saying, hi, good morning. Yeah, someone in class was just saying that, and another moderator is explaining to them how, yeah, we've already shared that out multiple times. There's so many different ones that help to bring clarity and understanding and awareness to those things. I'll give you one just as good, if not better, okay? Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Okay, just explaining what that movie is based off of and what it's all about really helps people to drop a lot of the bullshit. Right, maybe come to their senses and understand the capabilities and what the fuck is going on. You know, it's pretty scary to us. I think those people too wonder why the news people don't report it. It's like they're behind the scenes like, oh, they don't know. I don't know. What the fuck? Why don't you tell them then? I think it's really silly how you folks believe what you believe and that the actual roots haven't really been talked about yet. You know, a lot of us in the movie industry, comedy, Showtime stuff, yeah, we find that absolutely hilarious in a mad laughter kind of way when you understand what goes on at those levels. See, a lot of those people don't. They get it, but they just don't really get it, you know? And then they try to help by giving a lot of money to criminal organizations to help save the children. The children of America. Because I believe the children are our future. Oh, they knew what they did was going to fuck up a whole generation. But they were also training another part. They needed people to go after, right? Yeah. So, as you can see, that's going to be a lot of the lower class, over-medicated psychos that don't understand reality, which is why we were trying to bring awareness and clarity to those things, but it's too late for that. Not just awareness and clarity to the simplicity of it and what it is, but how that doesn't get put in the education systems, and then they're allowed to mandate dangerous things on top of not giving proper education. Yeah, I think that's the main concern. But you can go ahead and say we're just jealous. Right, so Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that whole movie, we'll just give a quick rundown and rendition, okay? Right, so they're talking to her with the UFO lights. Okay, so in the movie they make it like, yeah, they don't know, is it coming from outer space, aliens, this found ship? What could it be? And don't get confused. Don't get confused. Wording is very important. You gotta know the code. Right, so the little girl, the spaceship is coming down and talking to her with the lights, right? The lights and sounds. And she's getting messages from those lights and sounds. And she's responding to them. Right. So remember that, like, they were making a sculpture or something too, right? Right, so now the people that were close by at Area 51, because they were near Area 51, right? It's a true story. So they're near Area 51. So a lot of people, I think even some of the NASA people, were trying to figure out, how is this little girl, right, and the adults too, right? It's the dad, I think. Yeah. How are they responding to those messages or making sculptures of these things that they should not have ever seen? This is top secret information. Yeah, David Wilcock talked a lot about this stuff, and different people writing books where it's stuff they never could have known. Come to find they were in the same vicinity or bandwidth of some people. Yeah, like that dude that knew all the... Yeah, well, I think some of those cases are more interlocked with they used means and information or got information from people or paperwork, and then they don't want that exposed, so then they pretend like it was some kind of mind-reading thing. Yeah, they just picked up on it. They don't know where they got it from. Yeah, there's a story. Remember the guy who's writing the book and he exposes like all these Russian spies or something? I don't remember what it was, but somebody ended up getting prison time over it. He exposed some crime. And they couldn't figure out how he knew that information. Right, they try to play it out as though he was probably picking up those things and didn't realize it and then wrote a story about it. Okay, so just so you know, they probably dug up some dirt by other means and just said that. Right, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because you can pick up on things and that stuff does happen, but when it's that specific and it just so happens to expose some dark crimes like that or throw somebody under the bus, yeah, there's usually other things they did that they don't want people to know, so then they try to fool by saying, oh my gosh, they must be really in tune or intuitive. Right, so anyways, Close Encounters of the Third... If you don't get it, it's fine. So Close Encounters of the Third Kind, when you understand that movie and how, right, the machines and the lights and the thing the girl was seeing wasn't a spaceship from another planet. Right, those were drones and different technology they were working with here in America. Right, and even the people at NASA, they couldn't figure out how is she responding to these messages that she can't hear or see. We're just sending it from inside Area 51. How the hell can they hear or see or respond to any of that? And then they got to show other people, look, see, look, they're responding to it. How is that happening? Do they have a special gift? Does everybody have this capability? How is this connected to the pineal gland? Why they say you should cleanse your pineal gland. It helps you be more clear. Now, some don't want to be clear. They want to be clogged. They don't want to see or hear any of it. No, is it scary because you don't know what to make of it? And did it tell you to hurt yourself? You know, I hear a lot of shit on the radio. If I listened to people on the radio, I'd be dead a long time ago. I would have eaten my toes and put them in a taco. Right, so just explaining those things to people helps, yeah? And then what does it turn into? Like, oh my god, they're targeting people with sounds and frequencies and it's making her do things. No. And then people have actually used that as an excuse for like murdering others. Because they're hearing voices. Did they take their medications? Yeah, they've tried working with different medications that can block those things so people don't pick up on them. Yeah, because it can sometimes cause them problems, huh? When people just start speaking. It can be embarrassing, huh? I know. Yeah, they fuck with people all the time. They fuck with our military people. They put them on bogus fucking missions. We've already exposed it all. The combat missions, the simulations, Camp David's. It's fucking sick, dude. Their rehab programs. Are you fucking kidding me? Get them stable. Yeah, no, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. And it's so sad how they ignore the actual issues, and the tragedies of war can be so hard to deal with for these young folks. Wow. What were they sent over there for? No, let's see some of these combat missions. No, we already did this like years ago when we fucking blew the whole thing out of the water, didn't we, Trump? Not me. I just mean others alike all around the world. Like, we as in good people who actually care about humanity and serve and protect this nation and humanity. And we're dealing with a lot of sick fucking druggies and pieces of shit that don't care about you or your kids, and they care more about their drugs and their dogs. So hopefully the proper authorities do what they're supposed to do to help these children here. Yeah, those are hostages. When you understand these hostage situations and just what they are, and how small and big it is, yeah, hopefully you wake the fuck up and you start talking about the issues we're talking about with the overprescribing of SSRIs and the vaccines, and how a lot of this targeting of innocent citizens to get the cartel people, the non-vaxxers and the bullies and the Karens, all play part and part together with these different activist groups and news networks. Yeah, you guys want to wake the fuck up? Hey, Central Maine. For real. Fox News. CNN, all these people, they fucking know. These activists and lines of communication, they're all in connection. The same lines of information, right? And we're showing you how quickly that can happen. Like every 3 to 5 months, we add a new one and then they go away, and we show you how the news, media, and people journalizing, how quickly those lines can be connected. And then boom, it's not like we're friends, and then if one of them does something really sick and disturbing, right, and then it gets associated to the business, because they all work for a news station, right? So Fox News correspondents. So not everybody, just a few of them. Yeah, like the farms and the abortion clinics. Yeah, and they're hiding behind good people. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. You've made good people look like slugs. You know, just having people like that on your show can really drag down the others. I'm fucking telling you right now, and you look at the people they're connected to, her and her sick fucking husband. What's the matter? Am I offending you? Huh? Am I offending you? Why did your child get Down syndrome? Huh? What were you popping? They never like to fucking talk about it, do they? They like to fucking attack other people, though. Why'd your kid become retarded? How about you? Why'd your kid become retarded? Well, they're just druggies. Right. And then when you look at what they were drinking and popping during their pregnancy, and you want to fucking say that about other people, and allow these slugs to target innocent citizens behind the scenes, you sick fucking cunt. Proper authorities need to wake the fuck up around here and help these children. I can call out whoever the fuck I want. I'm not making any threats to anybody. We're non-violent people, and we don't even expect them to smack that sick motherfucker on the wrist. We're trying to bring clarity, awareness, and understanding, and sometimes offending people helps to do that. We don't like to do it. We're trying to help the fucking children being tortured and abused, and exposing the fucking networks feeding child and animal abuse out to these fucking media lines. Do you understand? Rachel! Rachel! Remember Pet Cemetery? And you'll never get out of bed again! Yeah, I really, really hope the proper authorities do what they're supposed to do to report the facts here and help these children, because we're dealing with a lot of sick, nasty fucking people. Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good day. Much love, health, and peace all. You take care now. It's all for one tonight. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Which one? Oh, cool. Yeah. No problem. Right, well, I think that's where people get frustrated, is when they get too caught up and they don't see what's happening with those things. Yeah, like the Close Encounters thing is a great example of that. Yeah, those were people on Earth with flying machines and drones and developing all that stuff, trying to figure out, you know, and hone in on that. And can they hone in on it and send direct messaging? So there's direct messaging. Right, because if the other thing doesn't know and they're just kind of like responding to the sounds, or it's coming out in their words and their writings and their drawings, it's incredible. If they only knew what's real. Is this mind control? Yeah, no, it just gets old that the simplicity doesn't get talked about, and you have all these fucking news people and sick fucks playing these games. True story. They all fucking know it. When you look at the history and what's been going on with the people connected to those things, like David Wilcock, who worked for the History Channel and covered a lot of that stuff, crop circles, the drone technology, vaporized himself on 420, and the issues we're having with marijuana and stuff. Yeah, fucking psychos, man. He knows what kind of psychos we're dealing with. That's their bread and butter, dude. Their psychotic fear and stupid childish beliefs are how they make all their fucking money with their UFO shows and their coast-to-coast ghost-telling alien story shadow people fucking bullshit. Wake the fuck up. You're welcome. Yeah, we really hope so. What's happening here at the Governor Hill Mansion and the abuse that's gone on with my children is what needs to be addressed. And how the child and animal abuse gets fed out to people and then they target others. Why do you think they don't want to talk about that? Right, because you know how they throw out bait? Right, so some people were beating dogs on purpose to get their attention. You understand that, right? Yeah, so when the investigators and people want to say, hey, you guys got to knock that shit off, and they want to target investigators. You know, we can go back to 2006, 7, 8, and 9 with this stuff. Right, so we're more concerned about the human beings, and a lot of people are more concerned about their drugs and dogs. Do you get it yet? Miley Cyrus, Dollywood, Maxwell, Epstein. Do you guys get it yet? Oh, look at the victims. Who are the fucking victims? Not the ones you're seeing on the screen and all the people hollering out. Release the files. That went on for years. You know how disturbing that is? To a lot of people like us who know the truth, who know a lot of the actual victims that get victimized by these lines that are very popular, because those are the audition lines, the scouting and touting lines. They fucking know it. Ricky Jarvis told them all. We just posted that again for you, his little speech, the award ceremony. I know you could see it in their faces too, huh? De Niro was laughing his ass off. It's great. I don't remember in 2017 when he went on the Today Show. I know. Unfucking believable. Olive oil. Yeah, Robin Williams, he's shape-shifting. And the aliens put chips in my legs. Right, so when you understand, too, what we were just saying about that technology. Right, so you know, it's been done for years, and some doctors were arrested for that, actually. You can look it up. Well, sometimes it has to be written up a little different, right? Because it's when it's with stuff that exists but doesn't exist, right? Right, so it gets written up so a lot of people wouldn't really understand it. Right, because it's too confusing for them, and they'd be like, what? Well, this needs to be on the news. Right? Here we go. We don't need another hero. Right, so you know the little rice chips they're implanting in people's hands so they can have all their stuff on it, open doors, their bank accounts, everything is right on there, keys, everything. It's on this little tiny rice chip that goes in their hand. Now the rice-sized chips and devices, yeah, like they'll have doctors drop some of those in while they're doing surgery. Oh, trust me, they do all the time. And maybe not so much anymore that they know they're being watched more, like with body cameras and law enforcement. Yeah, so when a lot of that stuff is being exposed, you know, that turn your body camera off. Yeah, doctors had way more leeway than police did, right? Because police, they're out in the streets, they're pulling over captains for OUIs. They're like, shut your body camera off. Sir, you know I can't do that. We've seen so many of those. It's so sad. Right, so think in the healthcare world, how bad it is. It's even worse. Right, so when they were exposing that stuff, it's a little bit harder to catch them in the act, to get it on camera, because, yeah, cameras aren't allowed in the surgery room, right? Or you would think that's, I mean, yeah, they are allowed. They are, actually. But as far as, it depends. I mean, yeah, take a look. See, some are saying, no, it's not. Some are saying, yes. But, yes, they record surgeries all the time, so they are allowed. Is it when it's authorized? Does it take a lot of paperwork? I think you're wrong there. I think most now do have cameras, right? Shouldn't we be taught this stuff in school? Shouldn't this all be being taught to people in the public systems? Yes, frequently cameras in operating rooms, but they are primarily for clinical and educational purposes rather than general surveillance. Yeah, so I mean, it can be really hard to get that kind of stuff when you're talking about specific cases. And then when you see they'll easily release stuff, no problem, no problem, no problem. And then when it's one, they're worried, they know they did something. Oh, we can't do that. Can't release that one. Why? Right, this went on for years, and they did this with the cancer doctors. Some of them were arrested because they were sharing the same tumor x-ray to like 20, 30 different patients, the same fucking tumor. Right, it's not a joke. People need to wake the fuck up. Anybody catering to these crowd-funded fucking bullshit protests? Come on. I thought you wanted to get the bad guys nailing the girls' tongues to the table. Yeah, they get dropped. Okay. So yeah, to those of you that want to say, yeah, bullshit, I'm talking about conspiracy theories, you can do a simple Google search. Yeah, think about 10 years ago when you would Google search that, it looked a little different, right? Now, do you have an app where you can make it so the search that you do would be in a certain year? Right, like say it won't have anything that was beyond that year. Like if you put in 1996. Do you know what I mean there? As far as the search results go. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been around that long, has it? Right, I mean, back in those days, yeah, a lot of people in those industries were the ones who had access to it, like early access stuff. So yeah, this stuff has been talked about for years. Right, and that's why we mentioned the programs we were put on in 2000. I think a lot of the sickos around here and people antagonizing and going along with the bullshit don't realize that. Maybe they do now, or they're going to. Over the years, as you can see, many who didn't know have realized it. There are still some sluggers, but I'm pretty sure they'll catch up if they don't die first. Yeah, they're getting pretty old, huh? I know, just wait for him to die, man. Just wait for him to die. That's what a lot of them do, huh? If it's taking too long, they know how to speed things up, don't they? Oh, we've watched them do it with some of them. Oh, word for word, man. Gangster's paradise, huh? Yeah. So in criminal investigations, rice-sized chips usually refer to subdermal RFID NFC microchips or forensic micro tagans. If these are dropped during surgery, it generally means they were surgically extracted to preserve vital forensic evidence. They can extract tracking data and recover stolen items for a police investigation. So that's a little different. The implantable biochips, RFID, NFC, often the size of a large grain of rice. These chips are implanted under the skin for data storage, access control, and secure identification. Right, so a lot of the sickos and criminals around here, remember back in the 90s, 97, right? Hey, David Wilcock, you got those cassette tapes? Hey, Corey Good, George Norrie. Right, so they can extract them with a handheld magnet. And you'd want to do that if you were going to get an MRI, because if you get an MRI with one of those chips inside of you, which happens all the time, doesn't it? Because the patient doesn't know. And then they're watching to see what happens. I'm telling you right fucking now. A lot of those doctors involved with some of those things from back in that day, they're dead. Yeah, a lot of them were pretty old. They died. Old age. Some of them got targeted for the shit they did. Just saying. Oh yeah, big time. Just like how they'll target the granolas or the non-vaxxers or the Karens or the bullies. Cartel family. Yeah, just like how they do that. Yeah, some of those motherfuckers got taken out. Oh, sick fucks, huh? The drugs they're prescribing, the chips they're dropping in people, the innocent people that died as a result of those things, and then they play fucking stupid. Oh yeah, trust me, business got taken care of with those folks. Not all of them. I mean, a lot of them are doing pretty well, huh? Write a book about it. Write a book about it. You may return to the place where the people used to know you, but you can never go home again. Yeah, and just the fact that none of them try to educate people about this, and they're all playing fucking little G.I. Joe behind the scenes top secret information. Yeah, you people are fucking sick. You're gonna burn in hell. You should feel really fucking guilty. Shame, shame, shame on you. Hey, Kennedy, you want to help educate people to this, or are you still healing from your heroin addiction? Tell Mary I said hi when you get there. And you can go from zero to hero really quick by getting real. To who? I know he's a hero. You know, notice how they're heroes to a lot of the sick fucking activists. Pieces of shit. Directly connected to some of these comedy lines. I think he knows too. I think he knows he's surrounded by nasty fucking pieces of shit. His wife got much to say, or is she too busy writing jokes? Sick fucking people. Was almost at an end. There on his bed was an oh so sad and simple. Never go home again. Of course there's mine. That's cute. Oh, 10. And then I flip it over. Never judge a shirt by its cover. Or face value. Well, yeah, because the bottom arms and head are 4 holes, so when you add those, goes back to 1. What's that? Rock on. Hey, good morning. Just having a coffee. reading some of the morning news. What are you doing?
Last night I saw a bright red comet in the sky. I asked for its purpose and it gave me a reply. It said, soon come the day master dies, but first you must prepare. Keep your eyes on the prize. To the beat of the drum, the light of the fire. Inside to be as free as a bird when it flies. So we're ready every act, sharpen every knife. Get our people inside ready and willing to take a life. There be none worth saving, soon done slaving. But now we must prepare and show the world while we live in our plans to reach the promised land of liberation. Breaking the chains before the beast them awaken. Watch the houses ablaze before they cave in no more. With our pleas to the sky be forsaken. All praises due, there be much celebration. The plantation will be gone by today's end. Ain't going no more to get this freedom. I ain't going no more to get this freedom. I'm gonna take this axe and plant it in your back.
I ain't going no more to get this freedom.
I ain't going no more to get this freedom. Time to be about the challenge. Sitting at the counter to create some counterbalance. Broken windows, folks doing damage just to keep a black man from having a sandwich. I'm not even that damn famished. Promising Dr. King, hoping I can manage to keep it peaceful in the midst of this evil. But it's too much to take. Damn it, I can't stand it. Might be time to go another route. Here come the pigs trying to drag a brother out. Coming with the cuss, but man, I had enough. So that fist in the air just punching the
I know.
Now I'm running through the south, fleeing for my life. Fighting against wrong, cause we needed our rights. But even passing laws ain't enough for y'all. Whose souls are too dark to even see the light. So I don't need no more to get this freedom.
I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom.
We started on this march, now we gon' tear this mess apart. Come on.
Ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom.
I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom.
Yeehaw! Good, good. I'll see you over there. All right, thank you.